Hey, what's up everyone? Another night checking out the old Ninja Turtles website from back in the day. This time we're looking at that early 2000s era of the website. And I want to jump into something that we've covered in previous videos. I've talked about it on the 4 Ninja Turtle shows that almost got made video. And I believe I briefly mentioned it on a previous video as well. But we've never actually sat down and broke down the 2001 Rainbow Studios CGI Ninja Turtles pilot, the show that never got made. And if you go back on the old Ninja Turtles website here, you can actually see the video for itself, and I'm gonna go ahead today and break it down and talk about it with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show. If you're new to the channel and you want more turtles in your life, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. That's all we talk about on here is new, old, and upcoming turtle stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and dive on in. So you can see the website here. They had a bunch of links at the bottom, and over here it says CG pilot clips, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look in there and see what it looks like. All right, so before we get started with the actual clips, go ahead and read some of this at the top. It's pretty interesting. It says the following cool clips were taken from the CGI computer graphics imaging pilot for a proposed new TMNT television show. Pilot in this case simply means a short clip that illustrates the look and feel of what the show would have been like had it been picked up by a network. These clips are not excerpts taken from a longer 22 episode. They are the entire pilot. There's no story involved. It was done to convey the atmosphere, direction, and content of the show as quickly and effectively as possible. The first MOV clip is the entire pilot in one huge file, so it looks like it was a big file at the time. And then it says, and the other clips are smaller chunks that create the complete pilot when combined. You may need to download the latest version of Apple QuickTime Player, yada yada yada. So this is more, from that time, that's how it was. And then down below it says, the work shown here was done in a period of roughly 3 to 5 months. And while it's an example of what the show may have looked like, it's not necessarily indicative of the quality that a finished product would have had. Unfortunately, no networks were interested in doing a CG show, so it has been scrapped. Cowabogus. Then it says, to dispel all the rumors out there, these clips are not taken from the proposed CG movie. They're talking about the 2007 movie, which was around this time. Then it says the clip was produced by Rainbow Studios. So if you go down here, you can see the big file that they're talking about, and then you have the 4 smaller files that, when all combined, create that larger file. Let's go ahead and take a look at this in the 4 parts, the way they did it here. And after each part, we'll go ahead and point out some things from the clip that are interesting or noteworthy when it comes to this pilot from back in 2001. So let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Deep beneath the streets of the city, a power awaits. A power silent too long. The power is back. There are those who seek to extinguish the power. Destroy them.
Alright, so not exactly 4K quality, but that's how it was at the time. And luckily here on the old Turtles website, there's also some clearer images, stills of this pilot. So we'll go ahead and take a look at those right now as we talk about what happened in the clip. Probably the first thing I noticed was the Ninja Turtles comic book page opening up in the sewers as one of the turtles steps in a puddle. As the narrator epically says, the power is back.
The power is back.
Also, when you're seeing the silhouette of the turtles as they are using their weapons, you can tell that these turtles would have had tails, just like in the old comics. Anyways, right after this, we do get the reveal of the turtles. They look okay. They look a little like squished down in the face or something. Seems like they were just trying their best with what they had at the time, but looks okay. A little weird though. Next, they have the turtles on this radar, and you can see that the Foot and the Shredder are watching them. The Foot look like elite guards, and the Shredder, actually I like the Shredder's look in this pilot. Looks like, at least with this pilot, they went with a navy, burgundy, and gold color scheme when it comes to his armor, and I kind of dig it in a weird way. What do you guys think? Next, we get a good look at the Foot Clan, and you can see a different type of Foot logo up on top. It looks kind of like the 2003 Foot logo, but definitely a bit different. I do also like the take on it. And then after this, on a construction site, it seems, we get Donatello fighting one of these elite guards. And this is where this first clip ends. Let's jump on over and take a look at the second clip in this pilot.
This time, they come better prepared and equipped.
Prepare for mega modification. Don't scratch the paint.
As there are foes, so are their allies.
Great time, guys.
Okay, so in clip number 2 of 4, we see Donatello working on the new turtle van, and it looks an awful lot like the 2003 van that they have. Leo can be seen driving it, and Donatello's there with him as they're being chased by what appears to be just regular foot soldiers, and they have an interesting look to them, almost like a tech type of look to them. Next, it cuts to Raphael on a motorcycle being chased by a helicopter, which we do get some very good clear stills of on the website. And then also we see Leonardo being chased by some foot soldiers underwater, and the clip finishes with April O'Neil fighting some foot soldiers, and then the turtles show up at the end, which is probably the best look at all 4 turtles we get standing next to each other and stuff. But we do get some more in the next clip, so let's go ahead and take a look. Roll the tape.
Nice save, Case. Now, what say we score a few points?
My students, attack me. You must learn the power that comes with inner peace.
They shall face things not of this earth.
What the heck are those? I don't know, but they're not of this earth. Should we try to communicate? I'll do my communicating with these. Of course, I'm open to suggestions.
Alright, so this clip's pretty interesting. It starts off with a very long fight scene with Casey and Raph fighting a bunch of foot soldiers on top of a moving truck. And there's a couple different things that stand out to me in this clip. Casey can be seen with having shorter hair, which is kind of an interesting look. Then you also have them riding on this truck that says Mirage on the side of it. We even hear Raphael talk, and he's got that New York accent. Next, we move to a clip of Splinter telling all the turtles to attack him. They're in some type of training session, and they all get dealt with pretty easily by Splinter. And at the end of the clip, we see the Triceratons come down, and we get a nice look at the turtles outside, which there's a good still of on the website. And finally, the scene ends with the turtles getting blasted away by the Triceraton. All right, let's jump into the final clip and see what's up.
What the? Time to get the shell out of here! Technically speaking, this thing's kicking our biscuits. Let's get out of here!
Remember what Splinter says.
Eat healthy and get enough sleep?
No. Work together. Let's do it.
So return to the power. The passion,
If you should ever fall, Master, I will lead them.
the pizza,
Oh, time to switch to a new food group, dudes.
Get ready for the return of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cowabunga!
Hey, we talked about that.
All right, let's talk about this final clip. So it starts with Leo. Looks like he's in the sewers, and these little robot things all come to life. I believe, looks like they were trying to do just some quick type of scenario of what a Mouser scenario would have looked like. I wonder if they would have actually went with Mousers when it comes to this, because the next scene, we see them outside fighting this giant robot thing, which looks like something Baxter would be in. But again, you don't see Baxter or anything, so maybe another quick thing that they decided to throw together for this pilot, but eventually would have been Baxter and the Mousers and a giant robot. At least that's what it kind of looks like. We get some nice dialogue between the turtles. You see Leonardo trying to pump up the team, reminding them of what Splinter has told them, and we get this cool look at the turtles on top of a building. And then it cuts to this image of Splinter laying down almost like he's dying, and Leonardo saying he'll lead the team if Splinter should fall, which is kind of interesting. And then the scene ends with Michelangelo pulling out an old moldy pizza out of the fridge, and we get the title card, and then Michelangelo's about to say cowabunga, but Raphael pretty much tells him he doesn't want to hear it. And that's how it ends, this pilot for the 2001 3D CG animated show that never got picked up. But yeah, what do you think? Have you ever seen this before? Did you ever hear about it? So many cool, interesting things in this old NinjaTurtles.com website. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on this small portion of it. Hopefully we can talk about some more stuff that's on here on a future video. But that's it for this one. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember, if you're new and you enjoyed the video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Remember to hit thumbs up. It helps out the channel a bunch. Working on some new stuff. Can't wait to show you. But that's it for this one. I'll see you in a little bit with another video. Take care.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.